Hi, it's Allison with Zinnia TV.
Just a really brief, like, who am I? Why am I here talking to you today? My connection to this whole world is like yours, or at least probably like a lot of you also. Dementia family caregiver. I took care of my husband who was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia in 2012, and we lost him in 2019. Our kids were fairly young at the time, just 12 and 15 when he was diagnosed. And shortly after he was diagnosed, my stepdad was diagnosed with vascular dementia, and then my stepmom got Alzheimer's disease. So I was suddenly thrust into this world of like, wow, everybody's expecting me to be the expert and I'm not one. So I tried to become one. So I studied under Teepa Snow, and if any of you have not yet checked out Teepa Snow's website, please do. She's an amazing woman with some phenomenal resources. I became certified as a coach and a consultant and a trainer in the Teepa world. I, in full disclosure, allowed those to lapse this year just because I've been kind of busy. I became certified by Washington State to teach classes that are mandated for anybody who works in long-term care. So I taught mental health classes and dementia classes for 3 or 4 years, and my students were the people who work in long-term care. So since my husband lived in long-term care for 5 years, I have a pretty good handle from both sides, both sides of what it's like both to be a family with a loved one in care and to be the person who is caring for them. For the past 3 years, I've been with the University of Washington, where I work in a group called the Memory and Brain Wellness Center, where I manage programs that are aimed at helping doctors in Washington State be better at serving people with dementia. And then I also work to bring together groups of people who are trying to create dementia-friendly programming. I also sit on the Washington State Dementia Action Collaborative in their medical and health subcommittee. And all along the while, one of the things that was horrifying to me is how much time my husband spent parked in front of a television watching things that were wildly inappropriate for him once he was in long-term care. And so I just got really curious and thought, my God, we've got to be able to do better for people who are living with dementia than make them sit in front of the Weather Channel, CNN, or movies like Kill Bill. So I just got this amazing group of people together, some of whom you just met on screen, and we created Zinnia, which we'll just pop into for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and log in. It's an app that runs on mobile devices and connected TVs. I'm just running it through my browser right now. And so Zinnia is a, here you go, there are all of these channels, and the channels are the access point to our videos. And the reason that we created this, the reason that I wanted this out of the gate was for this channel, was to have stuff that I could sit and watch with my husband. He had gone nonverbal, so our conversations were one-sided, but I wanted a way to drive the conversation. And research had taught me that people living with dementia often are no longer able to track a plot, tell fact from fiction, or process rapidly moving audio and video. So no wonder I would show up at the care community and he was either agitated or he was bored, he was asleep, he'd be looking around the room because he couldn't track what was going on. And so these videos are intended to be both engaging for and digestible by people with dementia. From a caregiver perspective, what I really liked is the idea that, gosh, you know, if he is a mad gardener and I can show him this gardening video and he is interested in watching, like, whoa, look at those peas, man. I wish that we had peas that look that nice. I can either banter and have a conversation with him, or I can leave him watching this so that I can go wash my hair or drive a kid to a wrestling match or whatever it is that I need to do. These videos have also proven to be really helpful for people who have, I don't know about any of you, but if you're working with somebody who sometimes goes into a state of agitation and frustration, these videos have proven really effective at being able to bring somebody down when they are in that state of agitation. So for a woman who we know of who used to be a pediatric nurse, whenever she starts to just reach a point where the doctor says she should take an antipsychotic, instead, what her caregivers are doing is showing her the baby's video, and what they're finding is that that brings her down. Lots of different topics. Nature videos are extremely soothing. Certainly things like sing-alongs, and we have most videos are between 6 and 10 minutes. Some of them are significantly longer. Some videos, there's no dialogue at all. Then we have videos that actually have friendly messages built in. One of the channels that I'm really, really proud of, and Berenice, who is on the call, is the person who creates our content, and she's absolutely amazing. She's got a unbelievable eye for putting this stuff together, and she really understands the problem that we're trying to solve, which in this case is I gave my mom a glass of water 6 hours ago. I've tried 3 times to get her to drink, and she is not drinking water. And when I offer her water, she says, "No, thank you. I just drank 10 minutes ago," but she didn't. And so what we do is we sit and we watch this video together. And what she sees is, wow, that actually looks pretty good. And what she sees is that other people are drinking water, and dogs are drinking water, and cats are drinking water. And it allows me as the care partner to say, you know what? As I hand her a glass of water, and I have one myself, now might be a really awesome time for us to drink some water. And what we have found in our research is that if people watch these videos on a very regular basis, they can actually become part of the routine, making people less objectionable to things like drinking water, using the toilet, getting dressed, and so on. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a great day.